Gold and silver have stood the test of time. They give stability in times like these. Start an IRA this month with Noble Gold and you'll get a 1/10 ounce gold bullion American Eagle coin. You'll be growing thousands of extra tax-deferred dollars in your fund over the years, safely and steadily. Visit noblegoldinvestments.com.
So, we have 4 nest boxes that we put out in hopes of a bluebird haven. This is one, and as you see, when you get in there, it's empty. And now, this is the next one.
Which we've been filming all day.
And as you see, you gotta come around here. As you see, there's the beginning of nest building. Bluebirds can take anything from a couple of days to a couple of weeks to build their nest, as you'll see over here.
And here's a white bird.
She sometimes seems like a bird. You can hear all the birds twittering.
I think I just saw bluebirds flying away from that nest over there.
They may be. So this one, I suspect, is also empty, but we'll see. Yep, just as I suspected, it is totally empty. However, this one...
But these nests have only been up, what, 2 days, 3 days?
Yeah. This one has been up for quite a while, and we've actually had 3 broods from this very nest box already. And this is the bird that it took her 3 weeks to build her nest. And if you see, and I'll just pull it out a little bit, there are 2 eggs. The bluebirds lay 1 egg a day for 5 days, and then they have 5 eggs. And this one last 2 months ago, they had 5 eggs laid, and they actually had 3 bluebirds hatched. I actually saw one of the bluebirds hatching out of the egg at the very moment, and I also saw the 3 babies exiting the nest box. They hatch just like they are laid. One day, one hatches, and then the next day, and then the next day. And the siblings from earlier broods will actually come back and help the mother and the father take care of the new fledglings, which is kind of an interesting thing to see. And that's what I think we're noticing over here. We've got siblings with their mom and dad choosing the house that they want to stay in. And then the fledglings leave, and you'll see them around for a few days, and then they go off and you don't see them again until they come back to build a nest in the nest box.
And I think it needs to be said that bluebirds don't mind humans opening their nest and disturbing them.
That's what I was ready to say. Thank you. They do not mind you opening their nest box. In fact, bluebirds understand that humans quite often protect them from predators. It is very important, however, when they're towards the end of the fledgling, but right before they're going to leave the nest, be very careful not to open the box then, because you may get one of them to fly out prematurely, and that would not necessarily be a good thing. But you can see that the mother and the father are very tentative to the babies, and the siblings come and help take care of the babies. It's just a very interesting family. Bluebirds mate for life, and they tend to come back to the same nest box year after year. And so it has been a very, very fascinating thing to watch. And we're going to watch the progression of the nest building. Now, a black capped chickadee house was looking at one of the nest boxes. So we don't know who's going to end up with it, but it will be interesting to see.
And just to also say, we had these nest boxes on these trees, and
Yes, that is something that we found out.
That didn't work out so well.
Unfortunately, we had another nest box on a tree, which is why my husband put up these poles. Because what we discovered with one of the mothers who kept laying eggs and not having fledglings was that a flying squirrel was actually coming in, eating the eggs and taking over the nest. So we are hopeful, since this nest box on this pole has been a success, that we won't have that problem.
And this is a piece of common 4-inch PVC you can get at Lowe's or whatever, and you put a cap on it so it won't be a place for wasps. And the other 3, I'm using 3-inch PVC just because this just seems a little too big. And then I put it in a little bit of concrete, and this one's worked out very well. So now we're trying the 3-inch.
We also have a motion detector solar energy light on top of it, that if any predators get close, we're hoping the light coming on will scare them away.
Yeah, like a raccoon, because we do have a big raccoon here.
Yeah.
And so we've had to put all the bird feeders on these poles too. They were in trees also. And so the raccoon was coming and raiding the bird feeder every night, and that thing's bigger than our dogs, so
yes,
we don't want it around.
And it was emptying the bird feeder every single night. I was having to fill the bird feeders every day. So we're going to keep track of this because we have enjoyed watching this, and we thought perhaps other people do, particularly people who live in the city who may not have the ability to do bird houses. Bluebirds love people. They don't mind being around people at all. They like people. So, and it's not true that if you touch the nest that the bluebirds won't come back. That is a myth. So today is Sunday, June 13th, 2021. Tune in tomorrow, June 14th, 2021, and we will have an update for you, and we will update this on a daily basis so you can see the progress along with us.
And probably morning and evening. This is sunset on Sunday, and so whenever we get up and get at it, we'll come out and take a look in the bluebird houses tomorrow morning, Monday morning.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye.
Summer's almost here, and for most of us that means costly air conditioning bills. That's why I keep a portable AC on my desk. It's small enough so that I can move it between my desk and my bedroom, and it uses a USB port for power. I can't recommend this air conditioner enough, and that's why they're giving my audience 50% off on their own mini AC. Go to www.easysummercool.com or click the link in the description box below for more info.